Welcome back to the Metronome Madness League. The Master Mewtwo's facing off the Heavenly Heatrans in the 10th round of the season. Politoed and McCargo on the Heatrans team, and we've got Qwilfish and Caparaja for the Mewtwo's. The Night Days is going to be the first move used. It's against Politoed, does a little bit of damage as Politoed goes for the conversion. So it turns itself into a fairy type in order to combat the Qwilfish, but I think the Qwilfish is also poison, so that might have been bad for it. As McCargo hits Caparaja twice there. Caparaja gonna go for its move. Icicle Crash, Politoed in the yellow. Politoed not looking great on the Heatrans there. The Master Mewtwo's are 6-3 on the season. They're a pretty good team. While the Heatrans are 3-6. The Aromatic Mist going to raise the special defense on the Caparaja as Politoed goes for a Roost. Oh, good move by the Politoed as it heals itself almost back to full health there. There goes the Caparaja with the Fire Fang. It's against McCargo though, which will do absolutely nothing. McCargo gets to take its turn. It goes for the Iron Defense, raising up its defenses there. Not a bad idea. We'll see if it helps it stay longer in this match. As Qwilfish, excuse me, gets to go with the Burning Bulwark. So it's going to protect itself. If someone does try to attack it, it will be burned. There goes the Politoed with the Tickle. It's on the Caparaja, so it avoids that Qwilfish, thus avoiding the burn there. Good job by that Politoed. There goes the McCargo with the Lunar Blessing. Lunar Blessing going to heal. It didn't really need to do that. It healed both. So Politoed and McCargo are both at full health right now. There goes the Thunder, though, from the Caparaja. It does hit McCargo for a decent amount of damage, but McCargo is still in the green. Here comes that Qwilfish now with the healing moves just everywhere. Qwilfish, though, is already at full HP, so wasted turn as the Dragon Claw comes from that Politoed. Just a bit of damage against the Qwilfish. Aqua Jet in the rain against the McCargo is super effective. McCargo almost in the red right there. It goes for the Lumina Crash. It's not very effective against Caparaja. It is a Steel type. Keep that in mind. As Qwilfish now goes for a lock on. It's locking on to that McCargo. And Politoed goes for the Eerie Impulse. It's against the Qwilfish, who will lower his special attack. McCargo's still alive, even though it was hit by a water type move. And it's going to, I missed its move. Wow. There goes the headlong rush from the Politoed. Although the spikes were put down by McCargo's move there. I missed it. I apologize. There goes the Qwilfish. And the Qwilfish is going to go for the beat up here. Beat up will hit 4 times as everybody is still alive on both teams, by the way. They are going at it. There goes the Politoed again with a Freeze Dry. That's not very effective, but a critical hit, and Caparaja's in the yellow. Caparaja now with the Blaze Kick. Not very effective against the McCargo, plus his Iron Defense definitely helped it. It was a crit, but still did nothing. McCargo in the red, however, because his health was already low. The Pollen Puff will put Qwilfish in the yellow. Qwilfish now going for a Tail Glow. Interesting. So it's going to boost its special attack drastically here. As Politoed goes for a Dragon Dance. So everybody's setting up right now. They've had enough of it, and they're trying to take out each other quickly, as they haven't been able to do that so far. There goes the Caparaja with an Electro Ball against the McCargo, and that's the first Pokemon to faint. Heavily Heatrans lose their McCargo, but they have played well so far. Yeah, I gotta give it to them as they send out their Staravia. Politoed going once again. This time it's going for a Mist. Qwilfish goes for a lock on again. Second time it's used that move, and I don't think it's gonna make use of it, as Staravia goes for the Glare, paralyzing that Qwilfish. Caparaja now with a Harden, raising its defenses some more. Not that it needed it. Politoed moves forward with a Surf. Surf will hit everyone. It hits Staravia pretty hard, but does put both Pokemon on the Mewtwo's in the red. Staravia tries to go for a Stuck Chief. That's going to fail. Couldn't stuff his cheeks at all. There goes the Reflect as Quillfish still setting up right now. Defending against physical attacks. Caparaja goes for a Water Spout. Another Water type. It really liking him this this match here. Oh my gosh. The Water Spout, however, does not do that much as Caparaja is a little worse for wear. And the Giga Drain from the Politoed will knock out Caparaja. And Politoed gains a little bit of health back there. Staravia now goes for the Cotton Spore, lowering the speed on the Quillfish. Quillfish does get to attack here, goes for spikes. Oh, now there's spikes on both sides of the field. Keep that in mind. Now the Mewtwo's will have to send out their Rowlet. So they have their Rowlet on the field after losing Caparaja. And Politoed gonna go for a Pound. It is against Rowlet. That does a good amount of damage. Rowlet, not the strongest. There goes the Aqua Jet. Not very effective on the Quillfish, though. And, oh, Staravia has the Shell Belt. So by landing an attack, it got a little bit of health back. There goes a Drop Kick. Not very effective against the Staravia. But Staravia is in the red at the moment. Quillfish is paralyzed and cannot attack. So Politoed will get to go again. This time he goes for a lunge. It's against the Rowlet. That is neutral, but Rowlet will lose some of its attack stat. And Staravia goes for the extra sensory against Rowlet again. They are double teaming it. Rowlet hanging on with just a little bit of HP. Rowlet gonna go for the Kowtow Cleave. That hits the Staravia and Rowlet knocks it out. So Staravia goes down, but they did manage to get Rowlet down pretty low in its health as the discharge comes from the Quillfish, knocking out Rowlet. And Politoed is paralyzed from it. It is in the yellow, but still has a decent amount of health if you consider that 3 Pokemon are already down on the Mewtwo's. Heatrans have only lost 2 so far. So it is the Bellsprout that they send out. Excuse me, I said 3. Oh, it's only 2 down on each team. What am I talking about? The Shroomish on the field for the Mewtwo's. There goes the Politoed with the guillotine, and it lands. One hit KO. Shroomish is gone immediately. It didn't even get a chance to attack. Politoed landing the one-hit KO move. Not what you want to see if you're the Mewtwo's. And there goes the Bellsprout with a jaw lock against the Quillfish. Not very effective, so Quillfish hangs on with just 4 HP. It will attack right here as it goes for the Heart Swap against the Bellsprout, changing any stats there, and the Reflect will wear off right now. Politoed going once again. Politoed MVP has been alive this whole time. Ends the battle with a Water Pulse, in the win will go to the Heatrans, the upset for them. Heatrans will move on to be 4-6 in the season, and the Mewtwo's get another loss. They are 6-4. I hope you enjoyed that match. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the Metronome Madness League for more battles. I said that wrong, but make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.